In Maryland. This is the Christmas Classic. My name's Tim Baghurst, joined for this match by Sandy Rios. Sandy, Holly Scott serving, Alexandra Herrera receiving. 3 versus 4, or 14 versus 3.
Well,
14 maybe Holly Scott shouldn't be.
I think not. I think that Holly's a better player, but she has also been off the tour for a little bit. I know she's been finishing up some college work. Obviously, life gets in her way sometimes. But I think she's a better player. I think she's underrated and underranked right now. But we'll see what happens.
And Herrera with the patented forehand pinch.
Well, the lefty pinch from her is extremely good.
Over on court number 2, a big upset. Erica Mania, 12 seed, taking out 5 seed Montse Mejia, 15-14, 15-9.
We both said this was going to be a great match. Am I totally shocked that Mania did it? No. Did I think Monty could beat her? Absolutely. Monty's an excellent player. But I am not surprised that Mania was able to do it. She's been playing extremely well. She's coming back from Worlds. She played very well there. She only played doubles. But she's making her mark. She's letting everybody know, I wasn't a one-game player. I'm here to play all the games.
Holly Scott puts it down on the left side. Played very well this morning against junior Naomi Ross. We talked about maybe being relaxed, playing somebody she knows that she's going to be better than, and it made it even better for her. But where we saw her win comfortably was through this drive serve, and it was just short there.
Yeah, she just barely missed it there. And as we said, if she can get that drive serve going, even against Herrera, she will do well.
Rodriguez and Parilla will be over on court number 2. They're warming up. We'll get that live streamed here once it gets going.
Now, one thing that we need to watch here is, yes, Mejia is a lefty, but I think Herrera is the lefty, but Scott's got a very good backhand. So there's no big overreach there. Scott can keep up with the Herrera backhand. It'll work. Where I think this game is going to be won is on the forehand side, what I call the forehand. It's the backhand to Herrera, but I think that's where the big plays are going to happen.
Herrera known for her ability to shoot. She plays clean, very few unforced errors. And we'll test Scott. And I think that's a key for me. We know Scott can shoot. She can hit wonderful winners. Can she avoid those unforced errors? And that was a big one. It's 3-7-1.
And there you saw the Herrera drive serve to the Scott forehand. For a lefty, that for some reason that serve always is so effective. And we're not seeing the same play from Scott that we saw this morning. And obviously her opponent is a much higher rated, much better player than maybe the junior was this morning.
That looks short. No call. And another point for Herrera, just standing in the middle of the service box. Excellent serve, loose return.
Yep. Well, if I don't have to move, it's going to be easy for Herrera. If she doesn't have to move, it's going to be over quick.
Herrera wanted screen. No call, and that's the shot making of Herrera. Yeah, she wanted screen with Cheryl Lotz. That's the shot making of Holly Scott. Now, Scott's down. It's 1-6. Let's see what she can do. Herrera had a terrific tournament in Chicago, our last pro stop, losing in the final in a tight tiebreaker to world number 1 Paula Longoria. Excellent cross-court winner from Scott. Best I've ever seen Herrera play. My question coming into this tournament, okay, you didn't go to the World Championships. You've had a month off. What have you been doing? Has that inspired you to work harder? Or have you got comfortable with the success of the final?
Well, she's shooting well right now.
She is.
So I think maybe she realizes that I can do this. I have to play well. And we all know if you're going to be the number one, you're going to have to play your best game. But she's going to have to do it consistently with everybody else to get up there. Otherwise, it doesn't matter what she does against Longoria.
Nice forehand pinch winner from Scott. She is a pincher. She enjoys that shot, and she's very effective at it.
Well, she needs to remember, too, if she's got Herrera behind her in the back of the court, I don't have to roll it. I can hit it 6 inches off the ground. Be a little conservative, make the shot.
But that time, a loose return from Scott on the left side. Side out for Herrera.
And I think the key to beating Herrera is you've got to make her move. If she can set her feet, she puts the ball away. You've got to keep her moving. You should be moving her side to side, front and back. Get her in the back, pinch it.
There's a rare skip from Herrera, scampering to the left, but unable to get that ball in. That looked like, wasn't that 2? Yeah, I thought it was 2.
It looked like 2. Obviously, we saw differently than our referee saw. And there you saw Herrera set her feet, and she put the ball down. She doesn't make many mistakes when she is set up.
So easy, but it's easy to say that out here.
Well, and the pressure, I'm playing the number 3 seed. I'm not playing the number 18 seed and a junior player. So you see the pressure in Scott skipping the ball where we didn't see it this morning.
And we talked about that this morning of when you're playing somebody you're confident against, I'm going to beat this player. I know they're not as good as me. You play relaxed and you look like a world beater.
Yes.
And then you come and you've got to play somebody where maybe I'm not as good as them. Maybe they are better than me, or it's going to be close. And we see the mental side of the game coming in, and mistakes are happening from the racket of Holly Scott.
They are. And we didn't want to see that. We were hoping to see the Holly Scott that was comfortable. And she needs to relax. It doesn't matter. You know, you should go into the court. It doesn't matter what your opponent's seated. You should go in and relax. You're going to swing smoother. You're going to swing easy. You're going to make better plays. That's the goal for all of us when we step on the court is be relaxed. If you're tense, the muscles tense up. You think, oh, I'm not tense. But, yeah, you are. That swing is tight. You're skipping the ball. You're just not reacting. And Scott needs to just take a deep breath, step back, and go, you know what, I'm the number, 14th seed. She's number 3. I have nothing to lose.
Right.
I should relax and play the game.
Back to the action we go. Herrera serving. Smart from Rivera. She saw what Holly Scott was going to do. I like the idea of the cutoff. Didn't hit it low enough. Rivera running up to cover.
Well, if you know what your opponent's favorite shot is and you know she's going to cut it off, what is she going to cut off and do with it? She's going to pinch it. So what shot should I cover? I only get one.
Rivera, forehand. Wow. I was about to say pinch winner, and she disappointed me.
Well, she went for the pinch winner. She had it in her mind. And not a good ceiling shot by Scott.
And just like this morning, the points differential is large. This time, it's against Holly Scott.
Well, and her serves have not been where they were this morning either.
Another one. Scott, you can see the body language. From this perspective, I don't like it. It's frustrated. It's not fair. I can't hit a ball. She has to remember what she was doing this morning. And Rivera, ace serve down the right side. Just playing within herself, playing smart.
Well, she's playing the way Scott played this morning. She's relaxed. She's hitting smart shots. She's hitting good shots. And she's moving Scott all over the court. And all Scott can do is try to throw it up and get a defensive lob out of it. And half the time, she's not even getting that.
Opportunity, Rivera. Just clean straight down the line and just on a roll.
Well, and you saw her. She waited for the ball. She set her feet, waited for the ball, took her shot, and just cleaned down that line.
Game point number one, just like that. And a skip from Scott, and 10-minute game one. Well, I did not expect this.
No. And you saw that last rally. Rivera moved her feet once or twice. She literally stood there in the middle of the court. Every ball came right to her. She didn't have to take a step. Swing, a forehand, a backhand, a forehand, a backhand, and guess what? I made her skip. I won the game.
Game one goes to Rivera, 15-2. We'll take a break. We'll be back to see what Holly Scott can come up with in game two.
What does Severna Park Racquetball and Fitness Club have to offer you?
A chance to be strong. A chance to push myself.
A chance to prove yourself.
A chance to score.
A chance to cool down.
And a chance to heat up.
A chance to be fit.
And a chance to win.
Thank you for watching. Stop by today and find out what Severna Park Racquetball and Fitness Club can do for you.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Bagger, Sandy Rios joining you for this match between Rivera and Scott. You're getting a live look in on court number 2, where Jessica Padilla, Maria Renee Rodriguez are about to start. It's 6 versus 11. Sandy, I have to say that Padilla will be the heavy favorite, not necessarily because of the better seed, but because Maria Renee Rodriguez put a lot of time in at the World Championships last week.
Yes, she played both doubles, singles, and they did take the bronze in doubles, she and her partner.
Not just singles. I mean, she went out at the quarters, but then they had to play off to get through 1 through 8, so she had even more matches.
Right.
And I think physical and mental fatigue has to be a factor.
Well, and she was in her home country, and obviously there were little maybe expectations of the team to help out a little bit more and a willingness. So I think, yes, Perea is probably going to be the favorite heavily on that one.
Scott has really nothing to lose now. And just smart from Rivera, getting the ball, just push, almost like a squash shot, pushing it down the line, and a big lunge from Scott, unable to retrieve, side out.
Well, and you saw it, Scott was on the defensive the whole time. She really wasn't able to shoot. She's just trying to give Rivera something to make her skip the ball, and Herrera's not skipping until then.
Good timing.
Good perfect, timing. Yes.
Commentators curse Sandy.
Well, what else is new? But it was a rare skip. Let's go there.
It was. That's a good serve. Opportunity. Took two, but she got it. Point.
Well, she got lucky that Rivera did not put that first one down.
Ball dies in the back right corner. Well, Scott is smiling a lot, gesticulating. The whole body language is just, it's not my day.
Sometimes it doesn't matter. I mean, she could play much better. She is skipping the ball a lot. She's almost giving it away. But sometimes when it's a shot like that, you do have to kind of smile because it's like, you know what, I was there. There's nothing I can do about that. So let's move on. If it helps her relax and get to where she's playing freely and swinging freely, it may be a good thing.
I've seen Scott play through in juniors, and where I think she plays her best is when she is a little bit more pumped up, a little bit more animated, and I'm not seeing that right now. Ooh, nice shot, Alexandra Rivera.
Well, and you saw her, Scott, having to get completely out of position for any shot just to get out of the swing.
A serve from Rivera. Todd Boss in the chat box supporting us with stats. Want to say big thanks to him and Pro Racquetball Stats. And the mention was Scott doesn't look focused. I agree, 100%.
No, she looks like she's, you know, is she still on the doubles court where she got off of? Is she still, you know, just looking and thinking about something else? But yeah, she doesn't seem here. This morning she was here. She was focused. The drive serves were perfect.
Pinch on the deep left side, not put away. Rivera up in the encroachment area, hits her pinch better, and another point for the Mexican. 4 serving 1.
And there you saw a little more confident swing by Scott. She attacked the serve, and then she stepped up and she put down that ball. She needs to do that. She needs to get her confidence up and attack the ball and put it down. And not skip. That's been key to this match for Scott. She's just skipped way too many shots.
Too many free points for Rivera. Rivera in cruise control at the moment. What's the call? Replay? You know, a year ago, Rivera would have not got that ball back.
No. She has
really improved her fitness and her athleticism, and it's showing on the court. She is more and more competitive. We saw how well she did in Chicago. And I'll also add, she's tall, and it gives her such good levers for power and range of on the court to get balls back.
Yeah, her footwork looks like she's worked on it quite a bit. She is much quicker. She gets there, but it almost appears that she's learned to use that height and that reach the way she needs to use it to be able to get to balls. A little more confident shot there by Scott.
And I'd like to see, that's where I'd like to see the fist pump, the emotion of, come on, let's do this.
Yeah, she has nothing to lose at this point. She had nothing to lose walking on the court. She had everything to gain and nothing to lose. She needs to just play her game, relax, and let her shots speak for her.
Good court coverage from Rivera. But it took 3 shots. Scott stayed composed, puts it down on the forehand side. That's certainly not out of this second game. 2-5?
It is early in this game. She has all kinds of time to get back in this.
Excellent return from Rivera, catching the edge of the floor and wall on that left side. Not retrieved by Scott. That was better.
I like it. I like that Scott's not stopped shooting. She's still shooting, but she's shooting smarter. She's not trying to go bottom board.
There it is. The
Yes.
fist pump, come on. All of a sudden, we've got a match.
Well, and now she's realizing I'm playing my game. I'm actually making her do the running. I'm not doing all the running because I'm hitting smarter, better shots.
It wasn't a great serve. Rivera attacked it. Scott hitting the floor. Great effort, but not able to retrieve that ball.
And there was a smart play by Scott. Very smart. She had her pushed over to the right side, pinch into the right side wall. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be down.
Yeah, I thought it was 2 bounces too. Come on, says Holly Scott. What was your take?
I agree. I think it was 2 bounces. She was there, but the swing was just a fraction late.
Yeah. Holly Scott said the same thing. Got caught in front.
Yes.
Rivera, smart pass. Comment in the chat box about Alexandra being an excellent control player. And that's what we're seeing here. Controlling rallies, clean hitting, very few unforced errors.
Well, and that's just it. She's controlling where the ball goes. She's not just hitting. She's going, I'm going to put the ball over here. You're in the right. I'm going to put it in the left. And I'm going to make you move up and back, and I'm going to steer the train.
This time, Holly Scott's like, wait, you're calling 2 bounces on me? What about my opponent?
But once again, you saw that entire rally, Herrera was standing in center court. She'd take one step one way and get back. There was no position left.
Eight serving 3. 8-3. Tough. There's Holly Scott. That's the Holly Scott that I talked about. You're down in game 2. You lost game 1. Let's see some fight. She came a long way from the West Coast to be here. Not that Herrera didn't from Mexico, of course.
True.
Three.
A lot of country between both of them.
Yes, a lot of time zones too. So, backhand winners seem to be working for Holly Scott.
Both of them cross court. I was going to say, she's a down the line. She likes to use her lines, but her down the lines have not been clean. They're catching the sidewall, kicking into center court. So the cross court may be where she needs to go till she can get her confident at where she's hitting the ball better.
Well, take a look in at court number 2, bonus court. That's also being streamed live if you'd rather watch that. It is Jessica Parilla taking on Maria Rene Rodriguez, and Parilla leading 10, serving 4 in the first game. We mentioned Parilla did not go to the World Championships, but Maria Rene Rodriguez played singles and doubles, and so we talked about maybe there being a little bit of fatigue for the Guatemalan. I know. You can see the strap on the right leg. She's been nursing an injury for a little while, too. But said she felt good this morning. 4 serving 10 over there.
And Rodriguez did play very well at the Worlds. I saw her play some of her best ball at the Worlds, the ones that I was able to watch. So if she can translate that, hold the fatigue at bay mentally and physically, she could make this closer.
And in comes Alexandra Herrera. Scott with a little bit of momentum at 5 serving 8. I like the timeout from Herrera. Herrera took the timeout, got the side out, just what she wanted.
Yes. And it was a very good shot from Herrera. The serve was not bad, but Herrera, it was good enough.
Herrera's feet are set. She's so good.
Yes.
There's only one person I would say who is better.
Well, that's why she's number 1.
She might be Longoria and
right.
world number 1. But Herrera is such a clean hitter of the ball. Holly Scott, though, says I can hit a clean ball too. Herrera wants replay. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But there you saw the down the line from Scott was clean. It did not hit the sidewall. It went straight down the line. And there you go.
Feet set, forehand pinch. That's her number. Herrera knew where it was going.
She was there.
She was there and just missed it.
And we haven't said that often because
No.
Herrera has not been missing. And I like the change of serve from Scott. I think this lob, Herrera is just waiting for it.
Excellent effort from Scott, but Herrera this time with the noise and the forehand pinch winner.
Well, Herrera doesn't want to waste energy. She does not want this to go to a tiebreaker. She really doesn't. She knows Scott has the ability. Is she going to be able to do it? And she doesn't want to give her the chance.
But we've been stuck here for a while now at 5-8. This, I feel, is a critical moment. Scott needs to win a point.
Yes.
She's had opportunities. Now she needs to execute. Ooh. A replay. I think if Scott had her racket up, she would have got that call. She didn't have her racket ready.
She didn't.
Just short. Uh-oh. There's the winner, there's the fist pump, and there's the point
that she needs. She's got to realize that she can do it, but she's going to have to work hard unless she can make her shots clean.
Yeah. We're here at Severna Park Racquetball and Fitness Club. Thanks to everybody who's helped to make this 29th edition so good already.
And you saw her feet set, ball down.
Yeah, loose serve. If I'm Holly Scott, I say keep with the drive serve. Just take a little bit off of it. Stop trying to hit the ace. Focus on where you need to hit it on that front wall. Get it over the line. 2 bounces before that back wall. So take a little off, because right now it's coming off. Unforced error from the USA player. Another point for the Mexican. 9-6.
And I think that taking it off the drive serve, Tim, is a good point. Some people just want to think that that's their opportunity to hit the ball as hard as they can, and they end up sitting up their opponent and they don't score.
Yeah. Yes, I really think that if Scott can hang around in the next 5 minutes, this could get really tight, because we'll see Herrera getting tighter herself. But again,
off the back wall.
Loose serve. Herrera punishes side out. This time it's Scott who punishes the loose serve.
But you see that cross court. Instead of going line, because she is catching the sidewall, she's going cross court, and it's an excellent shot.
Well, it's the cross court to the backhand side as well. And I think that's important to clarify. With Herrera left-handed, that cross court is good, and it's even better when it's going to
her
the backhand.
Scott went the wrong way. She anticipated, she wasn't watching, and she went left, and the ball stayed on the right.
And Herrera herself kind of looks back and, sorry about that. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but I'll take it.
It worked.
I'll take it. 9-7. Cross-court winner, loose serve. No replay. Or was it? Unclear. Oh, Rivera going to lob down the line. Scott went cross court. Rivera waiting for it.
Well, there's
the point.
The problem if you hit the same shot consistently. Your opponent is eventually going to start covering it.
That's 2 clean backhand winners. No timeouts taken by Scott. She's not one to take many timeouts. I think this one would be a good one. A shake of the head from Scott. 12 serving 7.
Good shot there.
Coming up after this match, Mazio Rivera will be taking on Maria Jose Vargas. 2 versus 15. It's alive. Not anymore. Smart shot from Rivera.
Well, and Rivera showed her athletic ability. She was all over that court. Scott thought she had won the point several times, but Rivera ran it down and stayed in the match.
So, timeout on the court gives us an opportunity to jump in over on court number 2. Jessica Parilla is leading a 14-10. Looks like a timeout on the court. We have about 150 players here across pro and amateur divisions in Maryland. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of pro male players are here. A surprising number. I didn't expect as many, and it's made an interesting mixed doubles amateur division with a lot of pros in it.
Yes, we've got some very good of the men's pros in there, so that's going to be a very fun division to keep an eye on and to be watching, because we've got a lot of firepower, a lot of good players. Not that the women aren't good on their own, but it's not a place where an amateur player is going to be able to do anything, I promise you.
Hard to disagree with that. Looks like Holly Scott is back in the court. Alexandra Herrera joining her. Match number 4 of the day. We have another 4 coming up after this. What a day of action.
And there's the smart shot by Scott.
Took pace off of it.
Yes. I don't have to kill everything. I don't have to swing as hard as I can at the shot. Just get it past her and don't let it come off the back wall.
Was skip called or replay?
I didn't see anything from our ref. I don't know what got
we're
called.
up above, so we don't see the call of this. We heard the stop, but we didn't see the call. That's just too good. Great camera angle showing how low Herrera makes contact, keeps the ball flat, and then when it hits the front wall, it comes out flat.
And that one just kissing the sidewall and coming off at a great angle, just out of the reach of Scott.
Herrera, not quite. I saw Herrera dive in Chicago.
No.
Never seen it. No, it wasn't Herrera. Longoria against Herrera.
Whoa, I missed that. Wow.
I mean, those two, that was some match. If you haven't watched it on our YouTube channel, go back and watch it. high quality. Another skip from Scott, running over to the right.
And she had the shot. She was there. I'm not sure what, she was there. She had plenty of time. She just skipped it. I think she's trying for too good a shot once again.
Soft hands from Alexandra Herrera, the 3 seed.
Well, not doing too much, not trying for too much. She's just nice, soft, in the corner.
Doing what she's supposed to. Executing when she has an opportunity, being patient. Oh, that's so hard to do. And she did it so well.
Down the line, and the ball was almost behind her when she hit it.
She's lunging and just controls it back where it came from. Excellent shot. 14-7, match point. Not yet.
Scott's not ready. She's not a quitter. She's not going to give it away. She may go for too much and skip it, but she's definitely not going to give it away.
Oh, that has to be a side out. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I might have called an avoidable on that one also.
You might or would have. Might implies doubt, Sandy.
Well, I get to do that because I'm not. I don't have the scorecard in my hand.
Herrera says, it's all right.
It doesn't matter.
Get match point number 2. Short serve. Looked like unusual, but broken ball. I was confused. What just happened?
As we're both standing up here.
Over on court number 2, Jessica Padilla took the first 15-10 against Maria Renee Rodriguez. Coming up on this court, Rivera and Vargas. Smart, clearing Herrera out of the way. Herrera wanted a replay, but I agree with the call.
No, she was in front of Scott. Scott put the ball to the back. Herrera went the wrong way. She was looking for the pinch, and it went down the line. I agree completely.
This time Herrera pushing Scott out of the way on the left side, opening up the right. Cross-court winner. Match point number 3. One quarterfinal we already know. Mania and Mendez.
Oh, that will be fun to watch.
And just like that, as another skip from Holly Scott. And Sandy Rios, I think that's the storyline from this match. It's the unforced errors were much higher for Holly Scott, whereas Alexandra Herrera played clinical, smart racquetball and does what she always does, makes very few unforced errors, and as a consequence, very hard to beat.
Yes, Herrera is control, like you said. She's a control player. She's very precise. She gets her shots down. She doesn't go for too much. She goes for just enough. She has good hands up front. She knows how to hit the ball softly, so she's got you in the back. She doesn't overpower it, doesn't give you an opportunity. She just puts it down in the front. We also didn't see the serves from Scott that we expected to see. Those, she used them all up the first game that she played early this morning.
Match, right.
The first match, they're gone. Fatigue or just too tense, not relaxed enough, just not playing her game. I don't know, but they were definitely not there.
Well, Herrera advances, and she'll take on the winner of Parilla or Rodriguez, and we know Parilla won the first. You can also watch that on our second stream. We're streaming both matches, both courts for you this weekend, so we hope you enjoy the coverage. Watch whatever match you want, or as we talked about earlier, get 2 screens. Watch both. Why not?
Why not?
Vargas is already on court ready. Why are we surprised by that? The 2 seed is revving to go. Didn't do as well as she wanted to at the World Championships.
No.
I think she's on a mission this weekend. We'll see. She's taking on Maziel Rivera.
I think that's going to be a good match. I'm going to call this for Vargas. I think she has something to prove again.
Yeah.
And
she's hungry now.
She definitely is hungry. And she's a great player. We know this. We know how good she is. So I think she's ready to prove that Worlds was just a fluke. I am here. And she's going to make a statement. I really look for Vargas to maybe not walk through this, but to not have to work as hard as she might have to later on.
Well, players are on court warming up. We're going to take a break, reset the feed. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes for this next match. On behalf of myself, Tim Bagger, Sandy Rios, and of course, JTRB, thanks so much for watching.